Hi guys, my name's Colin and this is Colin Talks Crypto. I just wanted to have a heart-to-heart video with you guys. I was talking with my friend yesterday and he was talking about how he is 60% down from where he bought in. And like many of you guys, he bought in during the previous bull run on the 2017 approach up to the last all-time high. And it put things in perspective because there is a difference to a person who got in recently versus someone who's been in for longer. I got in about 6 years ago and I'm up about 8 times from where I got in. And this guy is down 60%. That's a big difference. Up 8 times is a big difference from down 60% in your portfolio. That's the difference between deep depression and doing all right, So I do understand. And there was a recent poll and it showed how 75% of people have gotten in after 2017. Most of you guys have gotten in since 2017. 75% of crypto holders are new people to the space. And there's only a handful of us who have been around for a longer time. So the majority of the audience I'm speaking to is probably down or not doing that great on their portfolios. So I just wanted to express my understanding for the situation, and I get it because I have absolutely been there. There was a time, and I remember this clearly, when I was buying Bitcoin on the way down after a bull run. I think it was after it had peaked at about $1,150, and I thought, oh, it's gonna go back up pretty soon here, I'll accumulate. Well, I started accumulating too early and I was buying it at $800, $900, $700, $600, $500. It kept going down. It went down to $400. It went down to $300. It hit $250. And so that whole time I was just in the red. I remember I was down about 40% at one point and it didn't feel so hot. So if nothing else, this is my empathy toward the situation with 75% of my viewers. I do want to then put the positive light on the thing where, at least for what I've seen, there is hope. And strong holding hands rewarded me in my personal situation. I can't say that that's going to guarantee be your outcome, but I personally have such a strong positive viewpoint for the crypto space as a whole and such high expectations for where we are going. And I recognize how small of a percentage global adoption has taken place with cryptocurrency that really it's just up from here. I mean, on a macro basis, in the years to come, especially in the decade to come, without a doubt, it's going to be going up, like absolutely. So there's light at the end of the tunnel and it just requires holding on to that. And that's what I've personally learned through my various bull runs that I've been a part of. So stay strong, guys. There is hope. We are going to see tremendous, tremendous gains. I am so excited about what happens here. Yes, we have taken a little dip. It's a little dip in the grand scheme of things. Trust me. Let's put this in perspective. Let's say that Bitcoin hits $100,000. Are you really going to care whether you got in at $9,000 or $3,000? Sure, there's a little difference. You could have bought more, BTC at that point or more crypto at that point, but you're going to be really, really stoked about the 90,000 up you are per token or the $95,000 up you are per token, in these hypothetical examples. Because I've been there again in the past, same thing. I remember buying at $96 for Bitcoin. And then I remember buying at $400 and wishing how, God, I'd had more at $96. But now look at where we're at. We're at freaking $10,000. It doesn't matter. Like, it's all relative to where it's going to go. And if we weren't in a basically vertical S-curve of adoption with crypto on a macro scale, then yeah, maybe there'd be reason to be worried. If this was Microsoft or Apple or some other stock that's probably already seen its peak, or Facebook, there's really just downtrending to go from there. But I very much don't view cryptocurrency as that kind of a market, and I think that it is incredibly bright, and we are up, up, up from here, and that's the direction we're going for at least the next decade. Not just the next year or two, the next decade, probably decades to come. This is not some technology that's just going to go by the wayside. So rest easy. In the long term, it's all going to be bright. I understand if in the meantime it sucks. We'll get through it. We'll get through it together on Colin Talks Crypto. Thanks and have a great day, guys.